Right then, tucked away on the northeastern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, you'll find Cancun, a fairly new city. Don't let its young age fool you, though. This lively city is brimming with history. The Yucatan Peninsula itself was once the center of the Mayan Empire, and it's still dotted with ancient ruins. These days, Cancun is a buzzing hub, a real mix of cultures. The city's famous hotel zone is packed with resorts, restaurants, and places to go out. But Cancun is more than just a beach holiday. It's a doorway to amazing natural sights and historical treasures. Head away from the beaches and you'll find thick jungles, hidden cenotes. They're like natural swimming pools, and ancient Mayan ruins. Explore the underwater world of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, which is just teeming with fish and other sea creatures. Discover the secrets of the Mayan underworld at the Ruta de los Cenotes. Cancun is just waiting to be explored. It offers relaxation, history, and adventure all rolled into one. Make memories that will stay with you forever. Come along with us as we explore the heart of Cancun. Cancun isn't just beautiful beaches, it's steeped in history. The Mayan people lived here for centuries and they left their mark all over the place. Just a short trip from Cancun, you can find some amazing Mayan ruins. Chichen Itza, for example, with its famous pyramid El Castillo, or Tulum, right by the sea where the Mayans were brilliant sailors. Visiting these places is like traveling back in time, but Cancun is also a modern city full of life. From busy markets to lively bars, there's a real buzz. It's a wonderful mix of old and new, Mayan history and modern Mexican culture. Cancun is not just a place to visit, it's something you really have to experience. Imagine yourself relaxing, exploring ancient history, or maybe even going on an exciting adventure. And we've only just started to show you what this amazing place has to offer. In the next parts of our film, we'll take a closer look at Cancun's famous beaches, its fascinating history, and its lively culture. If you love traveling, join our community. Subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you help us bring you even more amazing stories from all over the world. So click that subscribe button and let's explore Cancun together. Come along, let the adventure begin. Right, carrying on with our Cancun adventure, let's have a look at those stunning beaches, shall we? These lovely stretches of soft white sand, kissed by the beautiful blue Caribbean Sea, are absolutely dreamy. Picture this. You're wiggling your toes in the warm, soft sand. Gap 2S. The sun feels lovely and warm on your skin as you look out at that huge turquoise ocean. A gentle breeze drifts in from the sea, bringing the smell of salt and the promise of exciting things to do. Cancun's beaches are always buzzing, full of life and energy. From morning till night, there's so much to see and do along the coast. Whether you fancy just chilling out or doing something a bit more adventurous, Cancun's beaches have got you covered. Come along with us as we explore what makes each beach special. Right, let's talk about those Cancun beaches. They're really something, aren't they? The colors are just amazing. You've got these lovely blues in the water, everything from a light, sparkly blue-green to a deep, rich blue. And the water's so clear you can see right down to the sandy bottom. Now that's sand. It's so white and soft like powder. It just goes on and on like a giant empty piece of paper, and nature's there, painting the most beautiful picture you can imagine. The bright blue of the water next to that brilliant white sand. It's just stunning. And the best part is, the colors change all the time. In the morning, when the sun comes up, the sand gets this lovely warm golden glow. Then, as the day goes on, the sun makes the water even bluer. And when the sun starts to set, wow, the sky just explodes with all these fiery colors. It's magical, it really is. It makes you think about how beautiful the world is. Cancun has lots of lovely beaches, but Playa Delfines is extra special. It sits high on a cliff, so you can see right along the coast. At the top of the cliff, you'll find the famous Cancun sign. Everyone loves taking photos there. Playa Delfines feels a bit wild. The waves are really big and strong. If you like a gentle paddle, this might not be the beach for you. But if you enjoy a proper swim or even surfing, it's perfect. And if you're very lucky, you might even see some dolphins. That's how the beach got its name, you see. They love playing in the water here. Playa Delfines shows just how amazing the Caribbean Sea really is with all its wonderful creatures. Right, let's move on to Playa Chacmul. It's a wonderfully peaceful spot, perfect for relaxing and getting back in touch with nature. Just south of Playa Delfines, you'll find Playa Chacmul, a bit of a hidden treasure, really. The sand is lovely and soft, and the water is crystal clear and beautifully calm. The beach is edged with lush green plants, making it feel really private and secluded. Palm trees sway gently in the breeze, casting lovely shadows on the sand. Playa Chacmul is also a great place for water sports, you know. Things like kayaking, paddleboarding and windsurfing are very popular here. Or if you prefer, a stroll along the shore is a wonderful way to take in the beauty of everything around you. Right, leaving those lovely beaches behind, let's head inland, shall we? Deeper into the Yucatan Peninsula. It's a place full of history, you see. Centuries of it echoing all around. Here, among the green jungles and rolling hills, you'll find what's left of the Mayan civilization. Their old cities and special places are still standing, showing us just how clever and artistic they were, and how much they understood about the stars and planets. The Maya, a very bright and interesting people, lived here for over 2,000 years. They were brilliant at maths and knew loads about the stars. Their art was beautiful, and they even had their own way of writing. They really left their mark on history. Their cities, once busy with people trading and worshipping, are now quiet ruins hidden amongst the trees. But they're still magnificent, full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. So let's explore these amazing places together, shall we? We'll go back in time and discover the story of the Maya. We'll see their incredible buildings and try to understand the messages they carved in stone. Come along with me then, on a journey through time. Gap 2S. As we explore the Yucatan Peninsula, we're always aware of the jungle close by. It creeps into the edges of old cities, its green hug taking back what it once owned. The air is full of sounds, the calls of colorful birds, the rustling of leaves, the buzzing of insects, a beautiful natural concert that's been playing for hundreds of years. The jungle is a big part of the Mayan story. It gave them food, things to build with, and a connection to their spirituality. The Maya believed that spirits, both good and bad, lived in the jungle. They treated it with respect, trying to live peacefully alongside nature. Gap 2. S. Even now, as we look around the ruins of their cities, we can feel the jungle's presence, its strength and resilience. Vines and roots wiggle through cracks in the stone. Trees grow from the tops of pyramids, their branches reaching high, showing us how nature always takes back what it has lost. And if we listen carefully, we can almost hear the jungle whispering, the echoes of old ceremonies, the chanting of priests, the laughter of children, the stories of people who lived at one with nature. Right, so no trip to Mexico is complete without a fiesta. These celebrations are really special, packed with tradition and bursting with life. They're a real treat for your senses. A mix of bright colors, music, dancing, and yummy food that'll leave you amazed. Picture this, loads of colors, bright traditional costumes swirling around to mariachi music. The air smells of lovely spices, tasty meat cooking, and sweet pastries. Everyone's laughing and chatting, clapping and stamping their feet. Gap 2S, fiestas are all about celebrating life, honoring saints, remembering important days, or just coming together and having a good time. From the Day of the Dead, which is a special way of remembering people who have passed, to Independence Day, which shows how proud Mexicans are of their country, every fiesta shows you something special about Mexico. Whether you're joining in a street parade, watching brilliant dancers, or just relaxing in a local pub, a Mexican fiesta is something you won't forget. Cancun's city life is vibrant and its culture is rich, but it's the natural wonders outside the city that will truly amaze you. The Yucatan Peninsula, home to ancient Mayan secrets and sunny beaches, is also incredibly diverse. It's a safe place where turquoise waters meet green jungles and hidden cenotes show off a magical underground world. Leaving the busy city behind, we'll journey into a natural paradise. We'll explore places shaped by time, water, and nature. We'll look deep into mystical cenotes, their clear waters reflecting an amazing beauty. We'll walk through thick jungles, listening to the sounds of exotic birds and hidden creatures. Our adventure will take us to the Caribbean Sea, where the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef is waiting. It's a colorful underwater world of coral and sea life. Amongst the gently swaying sea fans and the bright darting fish, we'll see the delicate balance of this underwater world. Come with us as we leave behind the familiar. We'll swap city streets for jungle paths, hotel pools for cool cenotes, and city noises for the calming sounds of nature. This is Cancun's wild side, a real example of the beauty and power of nature. Leaving the cool cenote behind, we find ourselves in another of Cancun's amazing places, the bright green jungle. It stretches across the Yucatan Peninsula like a huge, never-ending carpet of life. Here, under the leafy trees, so much is happening. Palm trees sway gently in the breeze, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind. Birds sing beautiful songs, filling the air with happy chirps and tweets that bounce off the trees. And all around, the air smells of damp earth, colorful flowers, and the powerful energy of the jungle. As we follow the twisty paths deeper into this green world, we see some of the animals that live here. Iguanas sunbathe, their scales shining like sparkly jewels. Monkeys swing easily through the branches, calling to each other across the trees. And, if we're very lucky, we might see a coati, its long nose sniffing for tasty treats. The jungle is always moving and changing. Every animal and plant has an important job. It reminds us that everything is connected and that we need to look after these wild places for everyone in the future. And as we leave the jungle, we see the bright blue Caribbean Sea sparkling in the distance. It's so beautiful how these two different worlds meet, where the jungle kisses the sea. Cancun's beaches are really special. Their lovely white sand and bright blue water bring people in from all over the world, but these beautiful beaches are in danger from things like erosion, pollution, and changes in the weather. Because they know how important it is to protect them, local people, businesses, and community groups are working together to help. They organize regular beach cleanups, where volunteers pick up plastic rubbish, cigarette ends, and other nasty things that harm sea life and spoil the natural beauty of the coast. They're also working hard to stop the beaches from wearing away. They're planting special seagrasses and building artificial reefs to protect the beaches from waves and storms. This helps to keep the beaches in good shape and protects the delicate plants and animals that live in the sea. We're also asking visitors to do their bit. We're encouraging everyone to take their rubbish home Use sunscreen that doesn't harm the coral, and be careful around areas where turtles and other sea creatures lay their eggs. By working together, we can make sure Cancun's beaches stay beautiful and safe for everyone, both people and wildlife. Cancun isn't just beautiful beaches, it's a place full of history. Across the Yucatan Peninsula, you'll find traces of the Mayan people. They tell stories of a magnificent past. These special places, like the famous pyramids at Chichen Itza and the ruins at Tulum, aren't just for tourists. They're precious treasures. They teach us about a civilization that's gone. Looking after these delicate sites is a big job. Archaeologists, historians, local people and visitors all have a part to play. Teams of archaeologists carefully dig, record and repair these old buildings. They're putting together the story of the Maya and how they lived. Local communities understand how important these places are, both for their culture and for their livelihoods. They help look after the sites, manage the visitors and encourage responsible tourism. This means things like limiting how many people can visit at once and having rules about photos and touching artifacts. This helps protect these fragile treasures. By supporting this work, we can make sure that the Maya's story continues to amaze and inspire everyone for years to come. It's a window into a fascinating past. Right, as we've traveled through Cancun's amazing nature and culture, we've seen both the problems and the brilliant work being done to make a greener future for this Caribbean paradise. From looking after its lovely beaches and cenotes to keeping its Mayan history safe, Cancun is going green, realizing that being sustainable isn't just a choice, it's essential. This green thinking is easy to see in the growing number of eco-friendly hotels and resorts. They're using less energy, saving water and cutting down on rubbish. Tour guides are offering eco-adventures so visitors can enjoy the beautiful nature without causing too much trouble. Local people are really important in this green change, sharing traditional ways of looking after the environment, farming and fishing sustainably, and speaking up for protecting their natural resources. And visitors are thinking more about their impact too, choosing eco-friendly options and supporting businesses that care about sustainability. Making Cancun truly sustainable is a long journey, needing constant work, teamwork and clever new ideas. But things have started, and every year Cancun is getting closer to being a place where tourism and sustainability work together. This means its natural beauty, interesting culture and friendly welcome can be enjoyed by everyone for years to come. Gap 2S. And as we finish our look at Cancun, we'd love you to join us in supporting sustainable tourism, not just in Cancun, but everywhere you go. By making good choices, we can all help protect our beautiful planet for future generations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring trips to places that are going green. Cancun is more than just lots of things to see and do. It's a feeling, a real buzz that stays with you long after you've left its sunny beaches. It's the friendly Mexican people welcoming you with smiles as bright as the sun. It's the lively city streets full of music and laughter. It's that amazing feeling you get when you see a huge Mayan pyramid and imagine the people who lived there long ago. It's the wonder of swimming in a cenote, surrounded by beautiful stalactites and stalagmites with sunlight shining through the water. It's the calm feeling of relaxing on a perfect beach with turquoise water gently touching your toes and the warm sun on your skin. It's the excitement of exploring the coral reef with all its colorful fish and sea creatures. Gap 2S. Cancun is a place that makes you feel alive, that makes you appreciate how beautiful and amazing our world is. It's somewhere you can forget all your worries, get back to nature, experience a new culture, and make memories you'll keep forever. As we say goodbye to Cancun, it's important to remember that the spirit of adventure doesn't stop here. It's inside each of us, ready to be sparked by new experiences, new people, new discoveries. The world is huge and amazing, and there's always something new to see, something that will change how we see things, help us learn more, and change us forever. So, everyone, we hope you will embrace your own adventurous side, try something new, go somewhere you've never been, and let yourself be amazed by the beauty and wonder waiting just around the corner, anywhere on our incredible planet. Pack light, be open to new things, and always remember to be respectful of the places and people you meet on your travels. If we do this, we not only make our own lives better, but also help create a better world for everyone. Remember, adventure isn't just about visiting lots of places. It's about opening your mind to new ideas, meeting people from different backgrounds, and coming home feeling grateful for the world around us. Hello there and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. On Mexico's Pacific coast lies Puerto Vallarta, a city of beauty and culture. Known as the Jewel of the Pacific, it's a blend of tradition and modernity. Join us as we explore its history, culture, and natural beauty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. And if you love what you see, make sure to like, comment, and share this video. The majestic Sierra Madre Mountains dominate the landscape, standing like silent guardians, their green slopes cascading down to meet the blue waters of the Pacific. These ancient peaks hold secrets whispered on the wind, stories of the indigenous cultures that thrived here long before European explorers arrived. The Sierra Madre isn't just a backdrop, it's part of Puerto Vallarta's very identity, influencing its climate, shaping its culture, and offering a playground for adventurers and nature lovers alike. The mountains beckon with promises of hidden waterfalls, secluded trails winding through thick jungle foliage, and breathtaking views that go on forever. We'll feel the mist on our faces as we discover cascading waterfalls hidden deep within the rainforest. Their cool waters a refreshing contrast to the tropical heat. We'll listen closely for the calls of exotic birds, their bright feathers a flash of color against the emerald green canopy. The Sierra Madre is a sanctuary, a place to reconnect with nature and escape the hustle and bustle of city life. But Puerto Vallarta is more than just a pretty face. It's a city with a soul, a heart that beats to the rhythm of Mexican tradition and the laughter of its people. The streets are alive with color, from the brightly painted buildings decorated with intricate murals to the vibrant displays of flowers spilling out from every doorway. The air is filled with the tempting aromas of traditional Mexican food, inviting you to savor the flavors of this vibrant culture. We'll wander through the cobblestone streets of the Zona Romantica, where charming boutiques and art galleries sit alongside family-run restaurants serving up authentic Mexican fare. We'll immerse ourselves in the lively atmosphere of the Malecón, the city's iconic boardwalk, where street performers entertain the crowds with traditional music and dance. We'll witness the vibrant energy of the local markets, a sensory overload of sights, smells and sounds, where you can find everything from handcrafted souvenirs to fresh produce. Join us as we step onto the cobblestone streets, stroll along the sandy beaches, and delve into the heart of this captivating city. Our journey begins now, in Puerto Vallarta. From the moment you arrive, you'll be captivated by the warmth of the Mexican hospitality, the genuine smiles, and the friendly greetings that make you feel right at home. Life here is slower, more relaxed, inviting you to forget your worries and embrace the present moment. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a taste of authentic Mexican culture, Puerto Vallarta has something for everyone. But for now, let's just breathe in the fresh sea air, feel the warm sand between our toes, and allow ourselves to be swept away by the beauty that surrounds us. Our exploration of Puerto Vallarta is about to begin, and we invite you to join us every step of the way. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel documentaries like this one. Our journey into the story of Puerto Vallarta doesn't begin on land but at sea. The sparkling waters of the Bay of Banderas, its surface a mirror reflecting the blue sky, have seen centuries of history. Long before the Spanish conquistadors arrived, indigenous tribes sailed these waters, fishing its abundant depths and trading along its shores. The bay, a natural harbour sheltered by the Sierra Madre Mountains, has always been important, a cradle of life and a crossroads of cultures. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century changed the history of the region forever. Drawn by stories of silver and gold, they established settlements along the coast, forever altering the destiny of the indigenous people and the land itself. For centuries, Banderas Bay remained a quiet backwater, a haven for fishermen and a strategic port for Spanish galleons laden with treasures from the New World. Yet, hidden within its embrace lay a small village, destined to become the vibrant city we know today as Puerto Vallarta. In the mid-19th century, a small group of families seeking refuge from the turmoil of the Mexican Revolution found peace in a secluded valley along the shores of Banderas Bay. They called their settlement Las Peñas, named after the rugged rock formations that guarded their new home. Life was simple, a harmonious blend of fishing, farming, and the rhythms of nature. The villagers, deeply connected to the land and the sea, lived in quiet contentment, their days marked by the rising and setting sun. Word of this idyllic haven, with its fertile soil and abundant marine life, slowly spread. More families arrived, drawn by the promise of a peaceful existence and the opportunity to build a life with their own hands. The village grew slowly, its identity intrinsically linked to the natural bounty that surrounded it. Little did they know that their humble settlement, tucked away in a remote corner of Mexico, held the potential for a remarkable transformation. For decades, Las Peñas remained a hidden gem, a secluded paradise known only to a lucky few. Then, in the 1960s, fate intervened in the form of Hollywood. John Huston, the legendary film director, chose this sleepy village as the setting for his cinematic masterpiece, The Night of the Iguana. Starring Richard Burton, Elizabeth Taylor, and Ava Gardner, the film's production brought a touch of Hollywood glamour to the dusty streets of Las Peñas. The world watched with fascination as the drama unfolded both on and off-screen. Elizabeth Taylor's whirlwind romance with Richard Burton, set against the backdrop of Puerto Vallarta's stunning scenery, became legendary. The media shone a spotlight on this once-hidden paradise, and the world took notice. Las Peñas, thrust onto the international stage, was changed forever. The impact of The Night of the Iguana was immediate and huge. Tourists, eager to experience the magic they had seen on screen, flocked to Puerto Vallarta, eager to walk the same streets as Hollywood royalty. The once sleepy village, awakened from its slumber, embraced its new destiny as a tourist destination. Hotels, restaurants, and shops popped up to cater to the influx of visitors, breathing new life and energy into the local economy. As more and more travelers discovered the charms of Puerto Vallarta, the city grew and developed rapidly. Yet, even as it embraced modernity, Puerto Vallarta never forgot its roots. The warmth of its people, the richness of its culture, and the breathtaking beauty of its natural surroundings remained at its heart. Today, Puerto Vallarta stands as a testament to the harmonious coexistence of tradition and progress. While it has blossomed into a thriving tourist destination, it has never forgotten its humble beginnings. The cobblestone streets of the Zona Romantica still echo with the whispers of the past, and the scent of traditional Mexican food still wafts from family-run restaurants. The legacy of the fishermen who first cast their nets in Banderas Bay lives on in the vibrant Malecón, where their descendants continue to make a living from the sea. And the spirit of the indigenous people who first called this land home is honored through the preservation of their cultural traditions, ensuring that their stories continue to be told for generations to come. Puerto Vallarta's cultural tapestry is as rich and varied as the vibrant hues that adorn its streets. It's a city where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern influences, creating a unique and captivating mix that permeates every aspect of life. The spirit of Mexico's indigenous heritage is deeply entwined with the city's identity, its echoes resonating through generations in the rhythmic beat of traditional music, the intricate patterns of handcrafted textiles, and the vibrant colors that explode across canvases and murals. As we wander through the heart of the city, we're greeted by the sights and sounds of this cultural fusion. Street vendors proudly display their wares, hand-woven blankets shimmering with the colors of the sunset, silver jewelry crafted with ancient techniques passed down through families, and whimsical alebrijes, those fantastical creatures born from wood and imagination. Each piece tells a story, whispering tales of skilled artisans who pour their heart and soul into preserving their heritage. Nowhere is Puerto Vallarta's vibrant spirit more evident than in its fiestas, those joyous celebrations of life that punctuate the year with vibrant bursts of color, music, and dance. From the lively street parades that wind their way through the cobblestone streets to the elaborate religious festivals that fill the air with the scent of incense and the sound of mariachi bands, these events offer a glimpse into the soul of the city. One of the most anticipated events is the annual celebration of Our Lady of Guadalupe, the patron saint of Mexico. For days, the city comes alive with processions, fireworks illuminating the night sky, and traditional dances performed with a contagious energy that draws in everyone within earshot. It's a time for families to come together, for communities to unite in shared traditions, and for visitors to witness the true spirit of Mexican culture in all its passionate glory. Puerto Vallarta has long been a haven for artists, drawn to its inspiring scenery, vibrant culture, and the creative energy that permeates its cobblestone streets. From world-renowned galleries showcasing contemporary masterpieces to hidden studios where local artisans quietly practice their craft, the city pulsates with artistic expression. We'll delve into this world, exploring the work of painters who capture the breathtaking beauty of the Pacific sunset on their canvases, sculptors who mold clay into evocative forms inspired by ancient myths, and silversmiths who continue the legacy of their ancestors, crafting exquisite pieces that reflect the city's rich cultural heritage. The art of Puerto Vallarta is not confined to galleries and studios. It spills out onto the streets, transforming everyday spaces into open-air museums. Intricate murals, their colors vibrant against the weathered walls, depict scenes from Mexican history, folklore, and the everyday lives of the people. These murals are more than just decorations. They are powerful expressions of community, identity, and the enduring spirit of Mexican art. No exploration of Puerto Vallarta would be complete without delving into its culinary delights. The city is a melting pot of flavors where traditional Mexican food meets international influences, creating a symphony of tastes that tantalize the palate. We'll embark on a gastronomic journey, starting with the bustling Mercado Municipal, a sensory overload of sights, smells, and tastes, where vendors proudly display mounds of fresh produce, seafood glistening under the market lights, and freshly baked pastries that fill the air with sweet temptation. From the humble street food stalls, serving up steaming tacos, al pastor, and elotes, slathered in chili and lime, to elegant restaurants boasting breathtaking ocean views and menus that showcase the innovative creations of renowned chefs, Puerto Vallarta offers a culinary adventure for every taste and budget. We'll savor the complex flavors of mole poblano, the refreshing tang of ceviche, and the sweet satisfaction of churros dipped in thick, rich chocolate. Each bite will be a celebration of the fresh, vibrant ingredients and the culinary traditions that have been passed down through generations. While Puerto Vallarta's beaches are undeniably alluring, the city's charms extend far beyond its sunny shores. We'll venture beyond the well-trodden tourist paths, uncovering hidden gems that reveal the city's multifaceted personality. We'll lose ourselves in the labyrinthine streets of the Gringo Gulch, a charming neighborhood perched on a hillside overlooking the city, where cobblestone alleys wind past brightly painted houses draped in bougainvillea, each turn revealing breathtaking views. Our exploration will take us to the Isla del Rio Quale, a tranquil oasis nestled in the heart of the city, where lush vegetation, the gentle murmur of the Quale River, and the chirping of exotic birds create a sense of serenity. Here we'll discover art galleries showcasing the works of local artists, charming cafes offering respite from the tropical heat, and the vibrant energy of the cultural center, a hub for dance, music and theater. Each step will be a reminder that Puerto Vallarta is a city of hidden depths waiting to be explored and cherished. Puerto Vallarta's allure extends far beyond the vibrant tapestry of its culture and the echoes of its history. The city is embraced by the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, its coastline a mesmerizing dance between rugged cliffs, golden sand beaches, and the azure waters that stretch towards the horizon. The air itself carries a hint of salt, a constant reminder of the sea's presence, its rhythms dictating the pace of life. We'll feel the soft caress of the ocean breeze as we stroll along the Malecón, the city's iconic boardwalk, its mosaic-tiled pathway a testament to the artistry that thrives here. The sound of waves crashing against the shore provides a soothing soundtrack to our exploration, a constant reminder of the raw power and serene beauty of nature. The beaches of Puerto Vallarta are as diverse as the city itself, each offering a unique slice of paradise. From the lively Playa Los Muertos, with its vibrant beach bars and water sports activities, to the secluded Playa Conchas Chinas, where rock formations create hidden coves perfect for snorkeling and sunbathing, there's a stretch of coastline to suit every mood. Just a short boat ride from Puerto Vallarta lies Los Arcos Marine Park, a natural wonder of the Pacific coastline. These rock formations, sculpted by centuries of wind and waves, rise dramatically from the ocean. As our boat approaches, we're struck by their sheer scale and imposing presence. We'll don our snorkeling gear and plunge into the crystal-clear waters, a world of vibrant marine life unfolding before our eyes. Schools of colorful fish dart through the coral reefs, their movements a mesmerizing ballet. Beneath the waves lies a kaleidoscope of marine life. The waters surrounding Puerto Vallarta teem with life, a vibrant tapestry of marine creatures. For those seeking adventure, scuba diving and snorkeling offer an unforgettable experience. We'll descend beneath the surface, the sunlight filtering through the water, creating an ethereal glow. Coral reefs teeming with life provide shelter for an array of marine species. Schools of fish, their scales shimmering like jewels, dart in and out of the coral formations. With a bit of luck, we might even encounter larger creatures, such as graceful rays or a majestic whale shark. The rhythms of the sea create a surfer's paradise. Puerto Vallarta's coastline, with its consistent swells and variety of breaks, is a haven for surfers of all levels. We'll head to the beaches known for their surf, the air alive with excitement and the crashing of waves. The energy here is palpable, a mix of anticipation and respect for the ocean's power. We'll watch as experienced surfers paddle out to meet the waves, their movements fluid and confident. Even if we're not riding the waves, the spectacle is exhilarating, a reminder of nature's raw power and beauty. Hidden coves and secluded shores reveal the jewels of the coast. While Puerto Vallarta boasts popular beaches, the true treasures lie hidden, waiting to be discovered. We'll board a small boat and explore the secluded coves and secret beaches that dot the coastline. The air is filled with the scent of salt and the cries of seabirds as we navigate the turquoise waters. Our first stop might be a hidden cove accessible only by sea, its white sand beach fringed by palm trees. Here we can escape the crowds and immerse ourselves in the tranquility of nature. The Sierra Madre Mountains, their verdant slopes forming a dramatic backdrop to Puerto Vallarta, offer a playground for adventure seekers. We'll trade our swimsuits for hiking boots and venture into the heart of this lush wilderness. The air here is cooler, fresher, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. We'll follow winding trails through dense jungle foliage, the sunlight filtering through the canopy above. Our guide will point out exotic plants and flowers. Their vibrant colors are stark contrast to the deep greens of the surrounding vegetation. Our exploration of the Sierra Madre takes us to the charming village of El Tuito, a hidden gem nestled in a valley. Here, time seems to move at a slower pace, the rhythms of life dictated by nature. We'll stroll through the cobblestone streets, lined with traditional adobe houses painted in vibrant colors. We'll visit the village square, its heart a beautiful church dating back to the 16th century. El Tuito is a reminder that even as the world changes, there are still places where tradition and tranquility endure. As we've journeyed through Puerto Vallarta, we've witnessed the delicate balance of nature. The beauty that surrounds us requires careful stewardship to ensure future generations can experience the same wonder. We'll meet individuals and organizations dedicated to preserving this paradise. We'll learn about the challenges they face and the innovative solutions they're implementing. Their dedication is a reminder that we all have a role in preserving the beauty of our planet. Every city has a story to tell, woven from the lives of its people. In Puerto Vallarta, these stories reflect the city's rich tapestry of cultures, traditions, and dreams. We'll shift our focus to the faces of Vallarta, the individuals who bring this city to life. We'll meet a weathered fisherman, his hands calloused from years spent casting nets in Banderas Bay. His eyes will sparkle as he recounts tales of his encounters with marine life and the thrill of a good catch. We'll sit down with a local artisan, her fingers nimble as she transforms clay into exquisite pieces of art. The salty tang of the sea air mingles with the aroma of freshly caught fish as we make our way to the docks. Don Miguel, a weathered fisherman, greets us with a warm smile, his eyes crinkling at the corners. We settle down on a weathered bench, the rhythmic lapping of waves against the pier providing a soothing soundtrack. Don Miguel gestures towards Banderas Bay, his voice carrying a hint of reverence as he speaks of the ocean's bounty. He tells us of his father and grandfather, both fishermen who taught him the ways of the sea. He describes the thrill of hauling in a net laden with fish, a tangible reward for his hard work and dedication. We leave the bustling waterfront and venture into the heart of the city. Our destination, a small, unassuming studio tucked away on a quiet side street. Here we meet Gabriela, a talented artist whose work has gained international recognition. Gabriela welcomes us into her creative sanctuary, the walls adorned with her vibrant paintings. Gabriela's art is a reflection of her surroundings, a kaleidoscope of images inspired by Puerto Vallarta. She finds inspiration in everyday moments, the way sunlight filters through palm leaves and the vibrant colors of bougainvillea. Every corner of this city holds a story, she tells us, her voice filled with passion. Our exploration of the human stories that shape Puerto Vallarta takes us to a small family-run restaurant in the heart of the Zona Romantica. Here, amidst the tantalizing aromas of traditional Mexican cuisine, we meet Señora Elena, the matriarch of the family. We gather around a large wooden table, the centerpiece a steaming pot of mole poblano. Señora Elena tells us of her grandmother, who first taught her the secrets of this ancient dish. She speaks of the importance of preserving traditions, of passing on the culinary heritage of Mexico to future generations. Her granddaughter, Maria, represents the future of Puerto Vallarta, embracing its roots while forging her own path. As our journey through the human stories of Puerto Vallarta draws to a close, we're left with a profound sense of the warmth, resilience, and spirit that define this city. From the weathered fisherman to the artist finding inspiration in every corner, the people of Puerto Vallarta embody a unique blend of strength, kindness, and a deep-rooted connection to their community. It's in the friendly greetings exchanged on the street and the shared laughter that we truly understand the essence of the Vallarta embrace. As we bid farewell, we carry with us a renewed appreciation for the human spirit and the profound impact of even the smallest interactions. As our exploration of Puerto Vallarta draws to a close, we reflect on the kaleidoscope of experiences that have painted this journey. We've walked through history, from a small fishing village to the bustling city that stands today. We've witnessed the raw beauty of nature's artistry, from the majestic arches of Los Arcos to the hidden coves. We've tasted the explosion of flavors that define Mexican cuisine, each bite a celebration of fresh ingredients and tradition. But perhaps the most enduring memories are those etched in the faces of the people we've met along the way. Puerto Vallarta is more than just a destination. It's a feeling, an experience that stays with you long after you've bid farewell to its sun-kissed shores. It's a place where the warmth of the Mexican sun is mirrored in the smiles of its people, where the rhythm of the ocean blends seamlessly with the music that spills out from every doorway, and where the vibrant colors that adorn the streets are a reflection of the city's zest for life. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the bustling energy of the markets, haggle for handcrafted treasures, and savor the simple pleasure of a freshly squeezed lime margarita as you watch the world go by. But it's also a place where you can find tranquility, whether it's strolling along the beach at sunset, listening to the waves whisper secrets to the shore, or escaping to the lush embrace of the Sierra Madre Mountains, where the air is filled with the scent of pine, and the only sounds are the calls of exotic birds. The Yucatan Peninsula, a land full of secrets and stories. Here, along Mexico's Caribbean coast, we find Tulum. It's a place where old ruins meet beautiful blue water. People come from all over the world to see it. Tulum is a treat for all your senses. The warm air smells of the ocean and sweet flowers. The sun makes everything look golden, and the sound of the waves mixes with whispers from the past. This is a trip to discover the heart of Tulum. We'll learn about its interesting history. We'll walk through its amazing landscapes, and we'll meet the animals that live here. So come with me, let's get started. Please subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Imagine Tulum long ago, a busy Mayan city, a really important trading center on the Yucatan Peninsula. See those cliffs? They were a natural fortress protecting the city. And because Tulum was connected to both land and sea, it was a vital hub, a central place for trade and business. Today, the ruins of Tulum show us how clever the Mayan people were. Their temples and palaces, right on the edge of the cliff, have amazing views of the Caribbean Sea. These old stones seem to whisper stories of a civilization that's gone, but not forgotten. But Tulum is more than just its history. It's a lively mix of old and new, a place where a relaxed artistic style meets eco-friendly living. Imagine yoga retreats next to busy markets. The rhythm of life here is as beautiful as the scenery. To really get to know Tulum, let's go back in time, way back to the time of the Maya. They were amazing. They knew so much about the stars, numbers, and art. Their calendars were super smart. They used them to follow the patterns of the sky. The Maya believed everything was connected. The sun, moon, and stars were really important to them. They used them to know when to plant crops, when to have ceremonies, and to understand the universe. Their cities weren't just places to live. They were carefully planned and built to line up with the stars. Tulum, sitting high on the cliffs, shows us this connection to the sky. Its buildings were placed just so, to mark the solstices and equinoxes. The Maya, by watching and calculating, knew a lot about time. What they knew lives on in the stones of Tulum. It's like a quiet song of ancient knowledge. Picture Tulum long ago, a busy city by the sea full of life. Traders from faraway lands sailed in, their boats filled with treasures: jade, shiny black obsidian, colorful feathers, and cacao beans. The things chocolate is made of were traded in the marketplace. The air, filled with the sweet smell of burning incense, was alive with the sounds of people buying and selling, laughing and celebrating. Priests wearing fancy headdresses led ceremonies on top of tall pyramids. Their chanting mixed with the sound of waves crashing against the rocks below. The city was like a beautiful tapestry, woven with threads of trade, religion, and art. Skilled artists carved amazing designs into stone, decorating temples and palaces. Even the walls told stories covered in paintings of Mayan myths and everyday life. Tulum, shining in the warm Caribbean sun, was a city full of life and energy, a civilization at its peak. If you'd like to learn more about this amazing city, check out the link below. Today, as we walk through these old ruins of Tulum, we can almost hear sounds from the past. The wind makes soft sounds as it blows through the broken archways. It carries a hint of old incense and the quiet murmur of voices from long ago. The buildings themselves, after standing in the sun and rain for so many years, show the marks of time. The bright colors of the paintings have faded, but the stories they tell are still there in the stone. Every carving, every written word gives us a peek into what the people who lived here believed, what they did, and how they lived their everyday lives. The Castillo, standing tall on the edge of the cliff, shows us how skilled the Mayan people were at building. This pyramid, once a helpful guide for sailors, now reminds us of a civilization that is gone but not forgotten. As we stand here inside these old walls, we remember that history isn't just dates and names. It's like a big blanket made up of the lives, dreams, and strong spirit of the people who were here before us. Gap 2S. The story of Tulum shows us how clever people can be and how time keeps going in circles. It reminds us that even the biggest and strongest groups of people can appear and disappear, but they leave pieces of their story behind. We can see those pieces in the stones, hear them in the wind, and feel them in the land. Today, as we look around these old buildings and the beautiful views, we can feel a connection to the Mayan people. We can remember what they did and learn from how they lived with nature. Tulum asks us to slow down, listen to the stories of the past, and understand how important it is to protect these special places. Next, we'll leave the old city walls and explore the beautiful nature around Tulum. We'll visit perfect beaches, swim in clear underground pools called cenotes, and see the amazing plants and animals that live in this magical part of the world. Leaving the old stone ruins, we go down to the coast. Look, the Caribbean Sea stretches out in front of us like a beautiful painting of blues and greens. Soft white sand, like powdered sugar, touches the turquoise water. Palm trees sway gently in the breeze, making long shadows on the beach. The air is warm and smells like the salty sea and sweet tropical flowers. Listen to the waves crashing on the shore. It's a calming sound, a reminder of how powerful and peaceful the ocean is. Here on the coast, time seems to slow down. All your worries disappear in the warm sunshine. It's a perfect place to walk barefoot on the beach, to get lost looking at the horizon and just breathe in the beauty all around you. The beaches of Tulum are famous for being beautiful, but they are also important nesting places for sea turtles. From May to October, these amazing turtles come back here to lay their eggs, continuing a cycle that has gone on for thousands of years. Under the thick jungle trees, there are secret rivers and caves, a hidden world just waiting for us. These special places are called cenotes. The Mayan people thought they were doorways to another world, a place very important to their beliefs. When you step into a cenote, it feels like you're going somewhere magical. The air is cool and a little wet, and you feel very peaceful. Sunlight peeks through the rocks above, shining down into the clear water. Fish swim around the pointy rocks, their scales sparkling like jewels. Swimming in a cenote is something you won't forget. The water is nice and cool, a perfect break from the warm weather. As you swim, you hear all sorts of quiet sounds. Water dripping, your own splashes, and it feels like the earth is giving you a big hug. Gap 2S. People come from all over the world to see the cenotes of Tulum and feel the magic of these secret places. They remind us that everything is connected and that there's so much beauty hidden just below the surface. Let's leave the coast behind and head inland into a world of bright green. The trees of the jungle make a roof over us, letting sunlight peek through in beautiful patches of light and shadow. The air feels damp and warm, full of the buzzing of insects and the calls of amazing birds. Life here moves at its own speed. Vines climb and twist, reaching for the sun. Huge saber trees, their roots stretching far and wide, stand like wise old protectors of the forest. Monkeys swing and play in the branches, their happy calls echoing through the trees. The jungle is a feast for your senses. Everywhere you look, listen and smell, something new and exciting awaits. Bright orchids hug the tree trunks, their delicate flowers a reminder of how beauty can grow in surprising places. The air smells of damp earth, mixed with the sweet scent of jasmine and frangipani. This is a place where you can truly connect with nature, feel the heartbeat of life all around you, and understand the delicate balance of this special place. The coast of Tulum isn't just beautiful, it's also home to many amazing animals. The Cancun Biosphere Reserve, a special protected place, has wetlands, mangroves and coral reefs. Lots of animals live safely there. In the shallow waters, you can see flocks of pink flamingos. They look so pretty against the blue water and green mangroves. It's a beautiful and delicate place. The mangroves are important too. They protect the coast from wearing away and give baby sea creatures a safe place to grow. Gap 2S. Their roots are like a hiding place for fish and crabs. Their leaves give food to the whole area. The Cancun Biosphere Reserve shows us how important it is to protect these special places, so everyone can enjoy them in the future. From old ruins to perfect beaches, from hidden underwater caves to thick jungles, Tulum shows us a world where nature and history mix. It's a place where you can explore old temples, swim in clear water, and walk through jungles full of animals. Tulum has lots of different areas, from sandy beaches to rainforests, and they're all home to many plants and animals. Each area is connected to the next, and they all work together to keep this special place healthy. As we've traveled through these places, we've seen how strong nature is, how the Mayan people left their mark, and how important it is to protect these special places for kids and families in the future. If you liked exploring Tulum with us, click the subscribe button to see more amazing places around the world. South of Tulum, there's a huge protected area called the Cancun Biosphere Reserve. It's a really good example of how nature can be in balance. Here, the bright green jungle reaches all the way to the blue Caribbean Sea. It's like a beautiful painting with lots of colors and textures. Mangrove forests grow here. Their roots are underwater in the mix of fresh and salty water. The forests create a maze, a safe place for lots of animals. Sunlight peeks through the trees, making pretty patterns on the ground. Crabs walk around the roots, their claws making clicking sounds. Iguanas sit on sunny rocks, their skin shining like green jewels. The air is buzzing with insects. You can always hear them, and they remind you how much life is in this amazing place. The mangroves are really special. Their roots clean the salt from the seawater, and the branches are homes for lots of birds. Herons with their grey and white feathers wait quietly for fish near the water. Egrets, bright white against the green leaves, walk in the shallow water. The Cancun Biosphere Reserve shows us how everything in nature is connected. A healthy jungle means a healthy sea, and everything lives together peacefully. Guardians of the Night. As the sun sets, making long shadows over the jungle and the ocean, new characters come out. Tulum's nighttime animals, used to living in the dark, wake up from their sleep. Their senses are sharper now, and they move like shadows. The jaguar, the strongest hunter in the Yucatan Peninsula, is both powerful and graceful. Its fur, with black spots on a light brown background, helps it hide on the forest floor. Its eyes, shining like little glowing coals in the dark, show an old wisdom, a deep connection to the night. The jungle floor wakes up with rustling leaves, snapping twigs, and the soft calls of owls. Bats, their wings quiet like whispers, fly through the air. They use their clicking sounds to find insects in the dark. Opossums, using their clever tails to climb, search for food in the trees. Nighttime is a time when senses are stronger. It's a time of hidden dangers and secret wonders. It's a time for these animals to rule, to hunt, to find mates, to live. They remind us that wild places still exist in our world, wild places that we need to respect and protect. Ancient whispers, modern footprints. If you go to Tulum, you absolutely to visit the Tulum Archaeological Zone. It's where a Mayan city used to be, right by the ocean. Imagine a busy city perched on a cliff, looking out at the bright blue Caribbean Sea. These ruins show us how clever, artistic, and spiritual the Mayans were. Walk under the stone arches and imagine all the people who walked here before you. Look closely at the carvings on the temples and palaces. They tell stories of Mayan gods, rituals, and everyday life. It's like peeking into a world that existed long, long ago. Climb to the top of El Castillo, the big pyramid. From there you'll see the same amazing ocean view the Mayans saw hundreds of years ago. As you explore, you'll feel connected to the past. You can almost hear the whispers of the people who built this place and worshipped here. The Tulum Archaeological Zone is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That means it's super important to protect it so everyone can enjoy it in the future. Today these ruins blend in with the modern world. Plants grow over the stones, showing how powerful nature is. People from all over the world visit, taking pictures of a past that still fascinates us. Come and experience it yourself. Tulum is a place where different things come together. Think old ways meeting new ways. Think the wild jungle meeting the calm, blue Caribbean Sea. Even with these differences, there's a feeling of peace. This peaceful feeling is seen in how much the town cares about nature. Tulum loves being green. Many hotels and shops try to be kind to the earth. Gap 2S. They use things like solar panels for power, and bikes are everywhere. People in Tulum work hard to protect the beautiful nature all around them. They know that the best thing about Tulum is its natural beauty. They've seen how tourism can change things. and they want to keep Tulum special for everyone in the future. When you visit, you can help too. Choose places to stay that are good for the planet. Be respectful of the local culture and try to leave a small footprint. If you travel responsibly, you can help keep Tulum's magic alive. Tulum shows us that we can move forward and still protect nature. We can enjoy modern things without hurting the beautiful world around us. Tulum's popularity is like a coin with two sides. It's great for the local economy, but it can also be tough on the environment. Lots of visitors means we need more resources, and if we're not careful, building new things can hurt the special things that make Tulum so wonderful. The good news is people are working hard to protect this beautiful place. Locals are taking care of the environment, making sure the plants and animals stay safe. And you can help too. If we're all careful about what we do, we can help keep Tulum beautiful. Try to find tours and activities that are good for the environment. Be kind to the animals and don't litter. Even little things can make a big difference. Gap 2S. If we support businesses that care about the environment and learn more about the local nature, we can all help protect this magical place. Tulum's future depends on everyone working together to find a balance between building new things and protecting nature. It reminds us that we all need to take care of our planet, and even small actions can have big effects. As our trip to Tulum finishes, we hope you loved its beauty, its history, and its special feeling. Tulum is a place you remember long after you leave, a reminder that adventure is out there if you look for it. If you liked exploring Tulum with us and want to see more amazing places, please subscribe to our channel. We love showing the beauty of our planet and sharing stories that make you want to travel. Our trip might be ending, but yours is just starting. Let Tulum inspire you to have adventures, try new things, and connect with nature. And if you ever come back to the Yucatan Peninsula, remember the things you learned and the beauty you saw in this magical place. Gap 2S. Thank you for coming with us to Tulum. Until we meet again, keep exploring. Our time in Tulum is almost over, but think of it as just the start of something amazing. Think of it as a little spark, ready to light up your own adventures. Our world is a huge place, full of exciting places just waiting for you to visit. Each one has its own special story to share. Let Tulum inspire you. Try something new. Learn about different people and places. Make memories you'll keep forever. Maybe you love old ruins like these. Or maybe you love beaches, busy cities, or quiet nature. There's a whole world of adventure out there. Don't let that little spark go out. Let this be the start of your own travels, your own discoveries, a journey to connect with the world and feel amazed by it. And remember, the best thing you can bring home from your travels isn't something you buy. It's a new appreciation for how beautiful and different our planet is. As we say goodbye to Tulum, we feel thankful for the fun times, the things we learned, and the memories we made. We hope the spirit of Tulum stays with you. We hope it makes you want to have adventures, to be kind to our planet, and to love the special moments. Thank you for coming with us on this amazing trip. If you like this video and want to come with us on more trips, please subscribe to our channel. We love showing the beauty of our planet and want others to explore the world too. Until we meet again in a beautiful place, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep adventuring.